You're watching Shalom TV, celebrating all things Jewish.
Hi, this is Ellie Cohanim, and I'm so happy to invite you into the 404 Club here hosting Larger Than Life, an Israeli organization dedicated to improving the lives of children with cancer. Tonight we have the Young Leadership Committee of Larger Than Life, and it's a fabulous party. Join us.
The organization really works diligently on a day-to-day to bring brave kids from Israel to the U.S. for an amazing trips and for entertaining time. So just to see what this organization and the people behind the organizations are doing is so moving and makes you just do so much.
We're really glad to be able to just all come together for a good cause, but be able to have fun at the same time. And I think that's really how you get people involved in such a great organization, and to be able to get them more deeply involved in the future. It's a great time to build that next level, the next generation of people who are going to take over the leadership qualities. And because right now we're in our 20s, 30s, and that's what we're going to need to kind of, keep going forward in the next century.
It's been a lot of work, but we're so excited to be here tonight and can't believe that we almost reached our 500-person goal of people here, which is so exciting to us because really our main goal is to sponsor the kids with cancer, and we want to be able to take them on a dream trip to Disney World, and that's what our focus has been on, was really raising the funds to be able to support these children.
How many children are serviced by Larger Than Life? How many children a year would you say?
Well, in Israel in general, we have about 5,000 children that are in the circle of cancer. We today catering to 1,500 children, and unfortunately every year there is 600 new children that come into the circle of cancer.
We're helping a lot of Israeli families that arrive to the United States with sick children, helping them at their hardest point of their lives with whatever they need: food, transportation, just to hug them and let them know that we're here for them. And also we sponsor all the activities in Israel, like the summer camps, the dream trip to Disney World, helping with medications, equipment to hospitals. And once we visit every sick child in oncology department, we felt that there are so many babies and toddlers that we need a book, something to give them the power to win and fight. And I wrote this book, The Magical Cape, based on a true story of a larger-than-life kid that he discovered he has cancer, and when he put the superhero cape on, he decided that he is not a regular child anymore, but a superhero that can overcome anything. And he really got healthy, and the book and the cape will be given to any sick child here in the hospitals in the United States and all over Israel.
Larger Than Life has succeeded in implementing many projects that have been vastly improved the life of children afflicted with cancer. One example of many programs that Larger Than Life has implemented is its annual Disney trip. Every year, Larger Than Life USA brings Israeli children, ages 10 to 18, with different stages of cancer to Disney World. Those kids are given the chance to participate in the dream trip that lasts for 2 magical weeks in Orlando.
The charity tonight is not just to support Israeli kids with cancer or to write checks to Larger Than Life, a non-profit organization. It's actually very focused on sponsoring a dream trip to 30 Israeli kids who either recovered from cancer, recovering from cancer, and this dream trip gonna take them straight from Israel to Disney World, obviously with all the medical crew and everything. The average cost of such a trip, we've done it in the past, is over $100,000, close to $100,000. We raised so far from thanks to the amazing people here, above $60,000, $70,000, and now I'm pretty confident that we're gonna close the gap and maybe even more, and we're gonna bring these kids here.
We need to raise tonight a small amount, $25,000. So we're gonna do it by auctioning books. It comes with the cape, and everybody that buys a book, this book will be donated to a child in Israel. Please raise your hand. Yes, 10 books. Can you state your name?
100 books?
100 books. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've been working in television since I've been 19 years old, which is a very long time by now. Everything from sports to music, MTV, and just kind of really lucky and grateful to have been able to make a living out of the things that I love doing. And I guess hosting this event and contributing is kind of a way to give back to the community, to give back to the people of my country, really.
We have a very special treat for you tonight. We have a very brave young girl named Ronnie Berberine, who came here. She deserves it. She came here all the way tonight from Israel, and she's going to share a little bit of her remarkable journey with us here tonight.
It was my first week of high school, and I was told that I had leukemia, and I went from wanting to go tanning to living in a hospital. And my mom would bring up this trip that Larger Than Life was going to take me on. We were going to LA soon in a few months, and every morning my mom would get me, basically give me hope by reminding me that I'm going soon with them, and there's something to look forward to. It's not like a trip that you could take with your family. All the kids there, they're going through what you're going through, and they're not judging you. They're not asking you, why are you bald? Or why are you so bloated from steroids? Or why do you have scars? Or it's just there are no words to describe what a trip like this, how much hope it brings you.
I think some people here don't really realize that Larger Than Life is not just about Disney trips for kids.
Right. No, definitely. Cancer is a very lonely process, and Larger Than Life was always there, whether I'm in the hospital or out of the hospital, making sure that they're bringing friends to me, because your friends aren't always there for you. And on my birthday, I was in the hospital, but the second I got home, they were at my door in my room with birthday cake and balloons when your own friends didn't even come. I really like to thank Larger Than Life for being there for me and just making sure that the quality of life. They're always thinking about me, making sure the next day, how can the next day be better for you?
Ronnie, thank you so much for sharing your story. You really are very brave. And very beautiful, like that man says over there. A round of applause for Ronnie.
For me, this cause is so unique because it's involving three things that are very important to a lot of us, myself in particular. It's involved with Israel. It's involved, on the other hand, with kids. And it is involved with supporting sick people or people who were sick or who have been in difficulties. Israeli kids with cancer. It's a combination that you cannot say no. You cannot not open your heart to.
If there was one thing that you could share with our audience about Larger Than Life, what would you say to them?
I would say pretty much what they told me when I heard it for the first time. Step up, make the move, come join us.
We need you, we need volunteers, we need your help, and if I can give a contact number, where they can find us on Facebook, Larger Than Life USA, or you can just call us 1-888-644-4040.